everyone.
So we have some new changes coming. We just want to jump on here quick before we get into our new seasons of Let's Talk OC and 3 Gossip Girls.
Yeah. So this is Ingrid, and I just wanted to jump in very quickly and just announce that I will be kind of stepping back a little bit from both 3 Gossip Girls and Let's Talk OC. I'm taking a little bit of a break, just personal stuff, nothing crazy or, out there. But we just wanted to jump on here and just give you guys a heads up so you don't feel blindsided that all of a sudden these 2 shows have just Liz and Michelle and I'm just not there all of a sudden. So I'm just taking a step back just for a little while, and I'm still going to be part of the network. You're still going to see me around. You're still going to hear my voice, just taking a step back from these 2 shows. And there's going to be some fun changes. You guys are going to be very excited and you're going to enjoy them. So
definitely,
we didn't want to kind of take you by surprise. I will be manning Tree Hill Talk again. We will be reviving that because of the event coming up in February. So we are going to be putting some content out for you guys there very soon. So I'm going to start working on some goodies over there for you guys. So be on the lookout, Tree Hill Talk. You can check out the social media and be on the lookout for the podcast episodes. And if there's something you would love to hear with One Tree Hill that maybe we never even talked about or did, definitely reach out. You can reach me on any of the Tree Hill Talk social media. That's pretty much going to be my hub. And I'll be on Patreon. I'm still going to be doing RiverPod. You'll hear me there. And yeah, so, just hopping on here just to give you guys a heads up.
We appreciate it.
We do.
Anytime.
Yeah, because we felt like you guys are our family and we always want to be open and honest and tell you guys what's going on. We, all 3 of us, love each other.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Not to fret. There's nothing going on here. Nothing suspicious.
Nothing suspect.
We wanted just to tell you guys first. So,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, because once you play the episode, you're going to be like, wait, something's wrong.
Something's different.
Something is
What's
changed.
happening?
Wait, we're missing.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong. Nothing bad is happening. I just need to take a little step back, deal with some stuff, and then, I'll be around. And then we'll see.
It's all good.
It's all good.
You're about to enjoy an It Takes 3 Network podcast. We're back with season 3 of Let's Talk OC. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Liz.
And we're kicking things off with the aftermath. This episode aired on September 8th, 2005. It was written by Josh Schwartz and Bob De Laurentiis. The summary. Are you ready for the summary, Liz?
I'm ready.
Trey clings to life as police try to find out who really shot him. Julie Cooper and Jimmy determined to protect Marissa at all costs. Kirsten forms a friendship with a fellow recovering alcoholic.
Okay, well, that's a summary.
It's a summary. I feel like they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, the 3 main points, Jimmy and Julie against the world, even though it's not really Jimmy, but mostly Julie. And then who shot Trey, even though we know who shot Trey.
Yes.
And this lurking woman, Charlotte, in the background. Which we'll get to her. I'm excited about it because I remember.
You remember her, right? You saw her and you're like,
I'm like, oh my God, instantly.
This bitch.
She came back.
Yeah. So it's a new season and we wanted to implement some fun things. So I'm implementing Snack of the Week, which is going to match the episode.
Right.
So this week, Liz and I snacked on dry cereal from a box with black coffee, even though we are not savages and we had cream in our coffee.
Right. We had oat milk. Not to be, concerned that I drink black coffee,
I know.
but not at night. You don't want to drink coffee at night black because then it gives you a stomach ache and you'll probably be up all night, even though caffeine doesn't really do anything to me anyway because I'm an addict. So, hi, my name is Alyssa and I'm an addict of caffeine.
Should we pretend we're at Syriac?
We're at Syriac right now.
I chose this snack because Seth and Summer in the episode are trying to make Ryan feel better, and Summer says, we should give him a snack.
Yeah,
what does he like to eat? And Seth's like, dry cereal from a box and black coffee. So that's this week's snack. And it's really funny. So the cereal we ate was peanut butter puffs from Trader Joe's.
Delicious.
And also the breakfast blend from Trader Joe's.
Also delicious.
And Aunt and I were in Trader Joe's, and I'm like, Aunt, serious question right now. And he's like, what? I'm like, which cereal do you think Ryan Atwood would eat?
Right. Dry, at least.
Dry. And Aunt looked at me so serious. He's like, I'm pretty sure peanut butter puffs is a good way to go.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I think that's a good snacking cereal.
It was definitely very crunchy. Sorry on commentary if you hear our
Yeah.
crunches.
That's going to be every week now.
We're family, so it's all good. And it was very delicious, and it paired well with the coffee. And we had oat milk creamer snickerdoodle flavor, so I think it went all tied nicely together.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent of Ryan.
Yeah, so I'm calling that snack the Atwood special.
It is, yeah, what's special?
All right, season 3 picks up right where season 2 ended.
It's heavy. They start heavy again.
Yeah, Trey is being rushed into the hospital. Ryan is going through, he's like in a haze.
Yeah. It's basically a dream sequence, even though it's real reality for him at one point. Obviously, the audience doesn't see this whole aftermath. This is a few weeks.
Good use of using the episode.
The aftermath.
Yeah, he's kind of having the dream sequence.
The dreams,
but it picks up. Right.
So Ryan he's struggling in his dream, which was also reality. He, in his dream, then passes out because, of course, this is so traumatic. His brother's lying in a hospital bed. They're giving him oxygen. They're trying to do whatever they can. And everyone's like kind of blaming him. Like, wait, what are you doing here? And what are you doing? And where were you? And what was your motive? And he's like, ugh. And then everyone's coming in, Sandy, Seth, whatever. And he's like, I'm going to fall to the ground.
And he falls. And then it's when he wakes up.
And he wakes up in his bed. And he's like, wait, that wasn't a dream.
Yeah, because Seth comes in and Seth's like, hey, the lawyer guy is on his way to question you because it's now been, like you said, I think a couple of months.
I guess because when we last left off, to me it was May or June.
That's what we were assuming.
It was about June, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess, maybe a few weeks past the 4th of July. And now we're getting ready to go back to school. So that's late August.
Yeah.
So, I was like, we don't really know how long he's been in a coma. We just see him wake up in this episode.
Right.
So to us, it's like, he's only been in a coma for 5 minutes, but he could have been in there for months,
Yeah.
Which is really scary.
It's so scary. And the DA and everyone's trying to figure out the story of what happened. Ryan's background doesn't look good.
No.
And everyone has given their story in terms of everyone we're talking about. Summer, Seth, Ryan, and Marissa.
Right.
And Marissa's been telling the same story as she's telling her the truth.
Right.
She shot Trey
They're
to
all
save
telling
Ryan's
their
life.
portion of the truth. And it still sounds suspicious because everyone's saying, well, why did you go to Trey's? You knew he raped your girlfriend or tried to attempt to rape your girlfriend. And so what was your motive of going over there? And he's like, he has nothing to say because probably in his head at the moment, he was like, I was going to fucking kill him.
And everyone knew that in terms of Seth and Summer even said like, because if you remember, they call Marissa
They're
to
like,
get
you
her
need
there.
to go. Yeah.
They know what's going to happen.
Yeah. He was either going to brutally beat the shit out of him so badly that he was left for dead.
Yeah.
Or he was going to kill him.
Yeah.
And so either way, the motive wasn't good. And it was apparent to everyone that this was a motive.
Yeah.
So I get it.
And
it sucks.
It sucks because obviously everyone's very stressed out. I love that we see Marissa and Summer chilling by the pool.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent
Season
of
2.
Season 2, the opening.
Yep.
And they talk about how they're about to enter their senior year. Marissa's not sleeping.
No, she's like,
because-
I shot someone.
Right.
You don't come back from that. Regardless of if I was innocent or what, I still shot someone.
Yeah. And Summer's trying to make light of it. Like, oh my God, that's so hot. You
Yeah,
had
right?
two brothers fighting over you. She's struggling.
She's struggling.
Marissa is struggling. And at the same time, Julie and Jimmy are back together.
Back together, it's like old times, and all she is concerned with the reputation of Marissa, which I understand.
Yeah, she's worried because they know she won't go to jail.
Because it was self-defense or protecting someone.
Right. But it doesn't look good on a college application.
I guess.
She's worried her daughter's not going to go to
Right.
college, and then the keeping up appearances, and everybody will talk, and no one will forget. And Jimmy is
He's like, yeah, but
right, and Julie she's trying to impress the prosecutor and the attorney, trying to give them lemonade, and she's talking to Jimmy how like we should just make it Ryan's fault because look at his history, and before he came, everything was fine. And Jimmy gives her straight truth and is like, okay, so you're telling me that Ryan made me go bankrupt.
right. I know. I love this part. Hysterical.
Like, you cheated, you married Caleb, he fell into a pool, you watched him die.
This is all Ryan's fault.
All Ryan's fault.
She's like, Jimmy.
She's like, don't take everything so literal, Jimmy.
But that's the straight truth is none of this is caused by Ryan. It's caused by your shitty parenting, first of all. We start from episode 1 of this series, and you see Jimmy and Julie they don't parent well.
I mean, it's funny because Marissa, people always get so annoyed by her.
Yeah, I can't
I
relate
love
this
her.
time around. I really can't.
I don't know why.
She's the only adult in the show.
Right. How is it?
She's more adult than her actual parents.
So it's like
And you can't blame her.
You can't blame her. And from her parents' bad parenting, she somehow turned out, she is messed up, but also mature and sweet and a good friend.
I almost feel like she's spent a lot of time at the Coens like recently, and it kind of made her
Well, Ryan changed
and
her.
Ryan. Yeah, his moral compass is getting her to realize the things that are important and how fucked up her parents are and how she wants to be better than that.
Yeah. And this also
great.
shows Jimmy, he's back, but he still has no
still
backbone.
the
He's
same
still the
Jimmy.
same.
Why come back? You literally learned nothing at your time away.
No,
You left your family, your daughter who begged you, like dragging you across the beach. Please don't leave me. You can't leave me with mom.
Heart-wrenching.
And he did anyway. And he still came back and he's the same person.
Yeah.
He's back to his old tricks. We were laughing at the finale, like, we're back to his old tricks. He literally is
The same.
the same.
The same.
It's sad.
I know. Yeah.
And later on, Sandy is like, fuck you.
Wasn't that great?
That was the best.
So, if you guys don't remember, but towards the end of the episode, Jimmy and Sandy meet
yeah.
because, as we all know, Trey wakes up.
Yep.
We're going to get more into that.
Mm-hmm.
But Julie
tries to pay Trey off to admit that Ryan actually shot him, even though we all know it was Marissa.
right. And so Jimmy and Sandy, they meet at the yacht club. And Sandy's like, it's just very convenient that Trey wakes up and then is giving a different testimony. And the only person I could think of that could bribe him
would be Julie. And he's like, isn't that suspicious?
Yeah.
Jimmy's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And Sandy's like, you knew though.
And he's
And
still
you
like,
didn't stop it.
right. Like, when are you going to do the right thing?
He doesn't. He never does.
And then Jimmy comes back with, I'm just trying to help my family. And Sandy's like, when has family meant anything to you?
Yeah. That
was
was
like,
the lowest blow.
What did you say? You wanted to put clap emojis?
Yes, I wanted to put be like, Sandy, clap. Yes, clap. Like,
Yes,
all those
yes,
clap
yes.
emojis. Like, that's how I felt. Like, stand up and clap for him because he's just telling it like it is.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
So, like we said, Trey does wake up. Ryan and Seth, they go and visit the first time we see them at the hospital. And Ryan is feeling just this immense amount of guilt.
He
And
can't stay. He's like, this was a mistake. I don't even know why we came.
yeah, but we see the classic little
Oh my God.
Finger
the little
shot.
Finger touch.
And Seth gets a call while they're at home that Trey, in fact, did wake up.
Yeah.
And so the kids, everybody's a little off, like, oh my God, I'm so worried now. But Marissa, her and Ryan, they talk, hey, Marissa, like, Trey woke up. And Marissa's like, oh, good, maybe Trey will get us out of this mess.
Yeah. And Ryan's like, yeah, sure. He'll get us out of this. Let's rely on Trey out of all people.
Yeah. And so obviously that's when Julie finds out that he's awake and Julie goes and tries. That whole scene, first off, we see Julie enter the ward, the creepy, right? 'Cause
Yes, with her heels clicking in the dark.
in
And the
dark.
nurse, it looks like someone's going to murder this nurse.
Yeah.
But it's just Julie. Even though she's probably very capable of murder, we know this.
Yeah, and she says to the nurse, like, this is the nickel wing, and my
Yeah.
husband was very
Philanthropic.
Thank you. And, you know, I would hate for his dying wish to, you know.
She's like, I can pay good money to the nurses that, like, do the things
And
for us.
deserve it.
And then so she goes in and she sees Trey.
She closes the blinds.
She closes the blind. She's ready to pounce on the pillow.
I know. She's holding the pillow, and Trey opens his eyes, and of course he's like stunned because like Julie hovering over you was really scary.
Yeah. I would be terrified.
And she gives him a piece of her mind, which I loved.
Yeah. Well, thank God. She's as much as it's the wrong thing, she's doing it for the right reasons.
I know, because he apologizes for raping Marissa.
Right.
And she's like, you son of a bitch. And she's like, I should finish you and I could do anything to you. You're in a very vulnerable state right now. And she's like, you can make this go all the way. How about for $20,000? All you have to say is, Ryan shot me.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, say it. And he's like, Ryan shot me.
Yeah.
End scene.
End scene.
Yeah. But you know, it's going to come back. And then Sandy gets a phone call. He's like, okay, Rye. Trey woke up and he said that you shot him.
Yeah.
Ryan's like, okay, great. I'm going to go to the pool house and try and escape because there's nothing I can do that's going to matter in this situation, which is like a horrible feeling.
It was so horrible. But from this horrible situation, we had great friendship moments.
Adorable.
The first friendship moment, well, I should back up.
They were trying to have a good day, not focusing on Trey
Yes.
being in the coma and potentially him waking up, whatever. So they go on that little cute little vacay.
I know. So the forecourt, they grab Jimmy's boat. They go sailing.
Very
It's like
nice.
beautiful scenes with on the ocean, and they're on the boat, and we're like, oh my God, this looks so nice.
It looks so nice. What a nice boat.
I know. And then they dock at, you know, like an abandoned little beach
Right?
area.
That nobody's around. It's just the four of them and they couple off and they're kissing and cuddling. It's so cute.
And then they're like play fighting
Yeah.
in the water, and they make jokes. Like Ryan makes
made
a joke.
That was the best.
And they build a fire and they're roasting marshmallows. Like, is this as good as it gets? And the joke, which he mocks Summer.
He mocks Summer so great.
Cohen.
So nasally.
Yeah.
Cohen.
Can't believe you did that, Cohen. And we're like, oh my,
We're like, this is the best episode ever.
and it warmed my heart.
Definitely. Warmed mine as well.
And so
It's nice.
we had that friendship moment. I really appreciated all the brotherly Ryan and Seth moments together, whether it's video games or just trying to bond and just trying to make sense of it all. And then the big bonding moment is when they all decide they're going to run away together.
Yep.
Because this is when we find out when Trey
says, Ryan shot me. So Ryan wants to leave. And then Marissa comes in after Summer and Seth don't know what to do with him. They're like, should we go in the pool house? What do we do? Should we make him a snack? What should we do?
get him a gift.
Get him a gift. We should get him a gift. And Marissa's like, I'm going in. So you can follow me if you like. And she goes in. What are you doing?
Yeah, because he's
We're
packing
going.
a bag to run away.
He's going to pack his chino clothes.
Yeah, because
his leather jacket and the wife beater.
choker.
And the choker.
Yeah, because at this point, the warrant is out for his arrest.
Yep.
And
They're going to come to the house and take him.
Yeah. And
But he
Sandy,
escapes.
before this, is kind of saying, like, hey, listen, they're coming for you, but I need to know everything you're saying is
Right.
true. And at this point, Ryan's defeated. He's like, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So their great plan is to steal the boat that they were just on.
Yeah.
They're going to steal the boat, and they're going to sail to Catalina. And as soon as they do that, because now Sandy's like, the kids are missing, and Julie's like, the kids are missing.
And Jimmy's like,
One
probably.
thing fucking clicks in his brain.
Yeah, right? The one thing.
And so the cops come.
So
and
they don't get anywhere.
I
Maybe
know.
if they didn't stop to get groceries first, they would have been able to escape. But they need, I get it. They're sailing into Mexico or whatever. So they need snacks. I get it.
Right.
But they left kind of late, and therefore they got caught. And so they take Ryan, and he's got to put his uniform on.
The
Sandy's like, "Oh,
jumpsuit.
I'm glad your jumpsuit still fits."
I There was a lot of reminiscent scenes.
Season 1 or even premiere episodes, the series premiere.
Yeah, especially that jumpsuit scene and even Ryan and
Yeah.
Sandy having that talk and the way Ryan's arms are folded on the table and just
mhm.
giving him the look like it doesn't matter. You see my background. You see how they all look at me. I don't have a shot,
Right.
which was great. And then the other scene that reminded me of season 1 was, so Ryan is now waiting in jail
Yes.
and the girls and Seth decide, oh, hey, let's go talk to Trey.
In their candy striper uniforms.
And it's like when Marissa was in the
hospital after TJ.
Ugh, TJ.
Oh my God, remember all that? TJ.
But they like, oh, I haven't done this in a while. And Summer says, hey, Denise. She sees Denise.
Yeah.
And I literally haven't done this in years.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very funny.
She's like, I only do gunshot patients now because you can't get any sickness.
No, you can't catch that.
And so they go and Marissa goes in and she's the last person Trey expects to come in because he originally is like, I don't want any visitors. I don't want to talk. And she comes in. He's like, oh shit.
And he says, oh, you came to finish the job?
Came to finish the job. She goes, oh, so you do remember it was me. Good one, Marissa. I love that.
Good one.
Yeah. And he's like, he pretty much tells Marissa, not knowing that she doesn't know her mother paid him or is going to pay him.
Yeah.
And she's like, wait, what? Hold up.
Yeah. Hold up.
Hold up. Yeah. If I was her, I would steam
Livid.
out of my ears. I would have just had to leave that moment and just go and kill bitch. But
she handles herself with grace. and
she
she's
does.
like,
I think she's just not fazed by any of it anymore because
Of
it's
all
like
the
she's
shit?
so used to all this shit happening to her. Especially like I'd be like, yeah, that is my mother. That totally makes sense. So
because she tried to pay off DJ.
yeah. So she's like, oh yeah, this sounds familiar.
This is what mom does.
This is what mom does.
She slept with my
Tries
ex.
yeah,
Right.
She's just a horrible person.
Yeah, but she says to Trey, you can make it right.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't know what to do. And she's like, do the right thing.
Yeah.
Which is tell everyone, I shot you, not Ryan. You were trying, you would have killed Ryan if I didn't come in. And she gets a confession from him, a written confession. She goes home to Julie and she's like, here you go, Mom.
Yeah.
This is his confession and I have a copy and now everyone knows. And Julie can't believe that she would risk their reputation.
It was so soap opera with
Yeah.
the music and Julie's gorgeous blue
Gorgeous.
eyes are just glaring. And Marissa's like, I need you to stay out of my life.
Mm-hmm. Stay out of it. You're basically, you're done. We're finished.
Yeah. Canceled.
Yeah, she's canceled. I can't blame her. There's nothing you can say to that because there's nothing Julie can say to that either. She knows what she did. So she's a culprit of this.
And you, not only did you do something terrible, but the fact that you did that to Ryan and Sandy and the Coens.
Right. The Coens who have done so much for you.
I guess
And
it's the
this
mama
is
bear.
this
coming
is
out.
your daughter's boyfriend.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all to her.
Yeah.
It's sad. Oh, it's so sad.
It's like I can understand what she's doing because she's a mother.
She's a mother. She's mama bearing, and she's like, no, I'm doing what I have to do for my daughter to get her the best life and reputation. But
It's not the
Marissa's
right
like,
thing.
I don't care about that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then there's Jimmy, like, well, idly by, standing in the corner,
Oh,
like,
Jimmy. Like, what are
Yeah.
you doing back in Newport? And like we said, Sandy questions him about it. I'm sure Jimmy's like, what am I doing here?
Mm-hmm.
So, Julie, what else is going on in Julie's life is she's waiting for
The will. It's going to take 2 months to get the will. She doesn't have that kind of time.
She's a grieving widow.
She's a grieving widow. And what can I do? What can I do to get this will?
And so she's trying to get the amounts out of the guy who's reading the will. Like,
Mhm.
let's play hot and cold. 2 million, 3 million,
He's
7
like,
million.
I can't tell you any of that.
Yeah.
Did you raise your eyebrow?
Yeah.
I think you did.
So she's trying to work on that. Kiki, we didn't even touch upon Kiki.
No, she's as much as she's getting better, she's still really struggling in rehab
Yeah.
because she's having this inner struggle of I don't feel like I'm strong enough. I'm afraid to leave here. I'm afraid to not have to own up for my actions here. I don't have any, way of knowing how I'm going to handle things, which I'm sure is a very terrifying thing. I can imagine. And I wouldn't want to go home either. I'd be like, this is my safe place now.
Yeah.
As much as I miss my family and my husband, like I'm terrified.
Yeah. And while she's in group, she meets Charlotte
Morgan.
So Kiki says she's in group and she's talking about where she feels that this all started, and it started from her father.
Started and ended with her father, she said.
Yeah, and how she was just never good enough, which is like
horrible.
I feel like we all can feel that. Oh
yeah, I mean, and she said that. So in her feeling that, she felt like she was never a good wife, never a good mother, never a good employee, whatever she was. Like she just felt she was never good enough, and that's horrible.
It's so bad. But Charlotte interrupts and goes, "Oh, like you were never good enough."
Yeah. So she knows. She understands.
She understands.
They must have the same, parental figures, and they should bond over coffee sometime.
Right.
I'm so sorry for interrupting you. I'm like, girl, you said like 2 words. Relax.
And it's group.
So why can't you talk? It's like a normal conversation.
Yeah. So they do end up having coffee together.
Yeah.
And Charlotte says very, very truthful things. Going with what you said of, no one's going to be home when you're in the middle of the night and you're looking for anything in your cabinets that have any amount of alcohol.
Yeah, she's like, oh, vanilla extract. And she's like, oh, and Kirsten says, that's what you did. She's like, oh, no, it was cough syrup for me. So she's already putting the thoughts in her head that you can't handle being out of here. Yeah. Therefore, you shouldn't go.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Sandy has been visiting her.
Yeah.
And, saying how made up a story, or maybe it wasn't made up, but I feel like it was made up. How they exploded a peanut butter jar in the microwave, trying to make cookies. They really want her to come home.
Right.
But she has no idea what's going on.
She has no clue.
As far as where the audience is concerned.
Yeah, she has no idea what happened.
Because Sandy gets a phone call of when Trey woke up at the rehab. And it's Seth calling.
And he brushes it off like it was absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And Seth says, hi, he misses you. He hopes you come home soon.
Yeah.
Bye, gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand how you can keep, something so big like that. I get your wife's trying to get better, but you're handling it. And then when she comes home and you have to like kind of introduce her to all of this shit that happened, like how is that? She's gonna be like, wait, what?
Yeah,
she's just like catch up, and that's really confusing, and it's probably gonna be even worse for her.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with that, but I also understand why they're not telling her anything, because they just want her to focus on getting better, not focus on what's going on at home, because she can't do anything about it really.
Right.
But he visits her, and he knows that the doctors are saying she's okay. She's definitely made a huge progress. We're thinking she can go home. And he knows that. But he also knows in the back of his mind, like my wife does not want to come home.
Yeah.
Like she's afraid to come home, and he has to deal with that too.
Yeah.
And he says that to Jimmy. He's like, you don't know what I'm going through. My wife doesn't want to come home to my family. Yeah. And it's really sad.
It's so heavy.
It's all really heavy.
Yeah. And so after she has that exchange with Charlotte, to wrap up everybody's storyline, we see her looking at the Chris McCubb photo. Yeah. And she's so upset and crying.
And Charlotte's lurking in the doorway.
Charlotte has lurked, I think, 3 or 4 times in this episode.
Well, right now it's like, what is your motive, girl?
But you remember Charlotte. You remember this bitch.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to exactly remember the whole motive with everything, but I remember it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it, but yeah, she's something else.
Yeah. After Ryan gets out and he has no idea why he's out.
Yeah.
Sandy explains you have one hell of a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And if you guys get married, you'll have one hell of a mother-in-law.
One hell of a mother-in-law. And he's like, oh, okay, I get it.
He gets it.
He gets it.
I have to go do something. He goes to the hospital to see Trey, but
Trey has escaped.
Yeah.
He's ripped his IVs out and everything. He's gone. And so Sandy decides that he's going to help Ryan, and they're going to drive to the bus station, figuring that's where he went. And they were right. And he jumps on a bus to go to Las Vegas.
Yep.
And it's just that scene where the brothers are staring at each other and Ryan's like, oh my God, you're leaving.
Yeah.
And Trey's like, yeah, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I got to
without
do this.
No spoken word.
And you can just
a
say,
hand up.
Ryan's like, damn it, I'm alone again.
This scene, the whole scene really was very emotional.
Mm.
But when Sandy gets out of the car,
Yeah.
puts his arm around Ryan,
Ryan.
and then Ryan puts his head
on his
Sandy's
shoulder. Oh, so sweet.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, Dad, I need you.
Yeah.
My brother just left. He doesn't want to, And then the scene after that, he goes to visit Marissa at her spot.
The lighthouse. We see the lighthouse.
Finally, even though we've known that that's her spot this whole time.
Yeah.
And that's so cute. He comes and he's like, kisses her, thanks. I'm like, oh, it's cute.
I know.
And he tells her like how it's always been Trey and him against the world. He's always had his big brother and now he's alone again. Yeah. Even though his brother is so shitty.
I know, but it's
still his brother. And his brother was still shot by his girlfriend. And so now they have to deal with this. And they say, can we get past it? And Marissa's like, I hope so. And I feel like Ryan is less believable in it. Marissa's more hopeful that they'll get past it. I mean, I can only imagine if, you know.
I know. And they said how Marissa said a couple of times how her and Ryan haven't really talked about it.
They haven't talked
since
about
it
it.
happened.
Yeah.
So things have been really rocky.
Right.
They even talk about it on the rocks. Like, are we okay?
Yeah. And then Seth and Summer come over, so they still don't really get to talk about it. So we're going to address this.
Yeah.
But not in this episode. But they really need to do that.
Yeah. And that pretty much is the episode ends on Ryan and Marissa
at the lighthouse.
And I feel like it sets up season 3 for a lot that can come.
Right. Yeah. You can see the potential of Ryan and Marissa. They're still going to have struggles in their relationship. And Kirsten at rehab, still having struggles there and having a new friend. And is Jimmy staying?
Who knows?
Who knows? What's his motive of staying?
And we have Seth and Summer. They're being really sweet and helpful right now.
But that could always change.
And, new school year, they're seniors.
They're seniors. It's senior year. So, and senior year for shows, it's usually like...
It's a big one.
It's a big one and they jam-pack everything and they graduate. And it's all just a very emotional time.
Especially this season.
Yeah, definitely. So...
Yeah.
Oh...
Yeah.
It's good to be back in the realm of the OC.
Yeah.
It's so much different. As you guys know, we're watching Gossip Girl. The drama level is it's in its own category on that show. So it's nice to be like in a more realistic place.
Yeah.
Where it's relaxing and we're at the beach and it's going to be the school year. And it's like it's things that you can expect from teenagers, whereas Gossip Girl, it's a little bit more hard to understand the realistic parts of it because it's not really as realistic as this.
Yeah, I mean, they're going through stuff obviously we've never gone through.
No, but it's still
the way they're
more
reacting.
relatable.
It is.
It is.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break.
Sure.
We're back.
Time for segments.
All right, so here's some good old trivia for you.
Love trivia. We
had music from however term you like to use, Manischewitz. The 88, Ian Brody, Teen Wolf, and Block Party.
Block Party, for sure.
Yep. Charlotte is played by the actress Jerry Ryan.
Yeah, she's super familiar. I don't know if it's because I've seen this show before or if she's been in a lot of things. Okay, yeah. She's definitely a very recognizable character.
Yeah.
Face.
According to IMDb, in the first scene after the opening credits, Summer and Marissa are sitting by the pool. The exact same scene, albeit with different dialogue, occurred in the second season premiere right after the credits.
Yes.
The bus Trey takes is headed for Las Vegas. Good catch, which we caught. During last season's finale, the plan was for Trey and Jess to leave.
That's true, to go to Vegas.
For Vegas. The lifeguard tower. Now, we've seen that a couple of times last season.
We did, and it's not really a focus, but now...
Well, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys might not know, but trust us.
This is Marissa's spot.
Yeah. There are multiple towers that they used.
Oh,
and then they actually recreated one for a set.
Cool.
Have you seen the behind-the-scenes photo of the one they created on the soundstage?
No. I've only just seen behind the scenes of the the Cohen residence,
which is like
crazy,
mind-blowing.
It
How
seriously is.
Yeah, it pretty much is the same thing. You're like, oh, it's
Wow.
just like a lifeguard tower on the
On the beach.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then Suryak, where Kirsten
Yeah.
is, I'm like, where is
It's
this rehab?
beautiful.
It's just a large house.
It's a very beautiful house
It's
with
a
the
beautiful-
greenery and the beach in the background.
Yeah, it's a beautiful private home.
All right. Well, good for them.
Yeah. So that's all I really have for trivia.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to look at the behind the scenes pictures.
I'll find it for you.
Yeah. We'll post it on Patreon.
Yes.
Very nice.
So, how are you feeling the fashion this episode?
I felt like everyone's hair was phenomenal. I couldn't particularly pick one person because every single person's hair was amazing. And I'm loving all of the trendy braids. Marissa and Summer, the braids that are just like woven in. They're like the headband braids. We always did that.
Yep.
That was like so 2006, 7. We always did that.
I mean, we've reached season 3 Marissa hair.
Best hair.
We're not
even there yet. I know.
Of it, but we know we're getting there.
Yeah.
And Ryan got a haircut.
Ryan got a haircut. Oh my God. Thank the Lord, the good Lord.
Seth's hair looks good.
His hair looks good. It's more polished. Summer's hair is, again, a little bit more polished than it was last season, but Marissa and Ryan, hair goals. And also Kirsten, her hair is phenomenal. Much better than last
I think
season.
maybe because she's feeling better, healthier.
Right. And also everyone is just got that glow, that summer glow. And so they just look better. They're like freckly and red and just gleaming, and it makes your hair look better. Like everyone just looks better and healthy, and it's very aesthetically pleasing.
I mean, for all the stress they're going through, they look fantastic.
They look like they've been relaxing.
Yeah.
On the beach.
They look really good.
Yeah, everyone looks really, really good. I did like Marissa's minty teal dress with the gold belt when she's going to go see the prosecutors. Yeah. I really like that. But in terms of like just pieces of fashion, I can't even like pinpoint one because I really liked everything.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Even Kirsten in that like
the
halter, lavender thing.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, wow. I said to Michelle when we were watching, I'm like, she literally looks like she's 20. Her body is like a 20-year-old's body, and that shirt would be like a 20-year-old's shirt. And like side profile, you'd be like, that's Sandy's daughter. Like she's a stunner. It's beautiful.
They all looked so good.
And Julia's always. Jimmy he looks good too. He's still like, we're back to season 1 Jimmy. He's looking. I loved Haley Boat Jimmy. That was my favorite Jimmy.
With the scruff.
Loved that.
And you know
my
what?
thirst was high.
He had this like, I don't give a fuck confidence.
Right. He was more confident and less of like a passive aggressive person. Like he said what he wanted to, and he lived on his boat, and he just was more relaxed, stress-free Jimmy. But not so much anymore.
No, Haley Boat Jimmy. That's real.
Yeah,
it's a good term for that.
It was a good time on the OC.
Yeah,
when Jimmy was on the boat.
Although I am happy he's back.
I am too. But like, get some balls.
And you're kind of pathetic right now.
Yeah, he's still pathetic.
Ooh.
He's really pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That great all around looks though.
Fantastic.
In this premiere, very, very just great.
So some quotes.
Some quotes.
I have Summer. You got to admit, Coop, whatever happens, Ryan facing off with Trey to avenge your honor. God, that is so freaking hot. In a mythic, biblical, samurai western kind of way.
Oh my God. And Marissa's like, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have, at least someone has their priorities in order when Jimmy says that to Julie.
Yeah.
That cracked me up.
Seth, are you going to save Chrismica again? Because I really enjoyed that last
Yeah.
time.
Seth, also, he didn't even have eyelids.
Oh my
He's
God.
like, did he blink? I don't even think he had eyelids.
Ryan imitating Summer Cohen. I can't believe you did that, Cohen.
I have Ryan shot me. I see the jumpsuit still fits. That one cracked me up.
Is this the outfit of a mother with an innocent daughter?
Jimmy's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If you two get married, you'll have a hell of a mother-in-law.
And then when Trey says, did you come finish the job?
Mm-hmm. Oh, senior year.
I mean, that just sets the whole tone.
Oh, senior year. I
For
think that was Summer.
what's to come. Yeah, I think Summer said that.
Yeah.
And then Marissa saying, I need you to stay out of my life.
Ooh. Slap in the face, Julie.
Julie. And then when Marissa and Ryan are at the lighthouse, and Ryan just says,
Thanks, and kisses her. And it was just so relaxed. And just, I'm like, oh, I wish he would kiss me like that. I'm like, oh.
So your thirst level's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when he woke up in that bed with no shirt on, then went
You
on
were
the
like,
beach with
we
no
barely
shirt on.
saw a bicep, but it's there.
I was like, it's there. Oh, it's there. Just like, and the haircut, it's great. My thirst level is, I'm quite parched. Yeah, but I mean, but for everyone, but mostly for Ryan, because
Yeah, right.
he's got it. Now that the hair is cut, it's even playing field with everyone else.
Just like what took so long.
Yeah, it sucked, but we got there finally.
Yeah. I am so curious to hear your MVP and shittiest.
Okay.
Do you want to do MVP first?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Sandy. Oh.
Okay, so go ahead.
That's a good choice. I chose Sandy. I felt like he stepped up. He did everything he had to do. And then I love the whole conversation with Jimmy. You are a piece of shit. And he just gives it to him. He also knows his wife doesn't want to come home. And he's struggling with that, but he's still like focusing on his kids. And he's doing everything he can for Ryan, especially. And he was just a good support system this episode.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
It was really hard to pick an MVP.
It was hard too, because I also felt like Ryan deserved to be an MVP. And I get why you chose Marissa.
Well,
she deserves it too.
I was actually going to pick the core 4.
I know. They were all good.
They were all so good. And just focusing on the greater
Right.
good of...
Like they
for
all
their-
were there for each other.
Yeah. But I chose Marissa because she was just a very good girlfriend in this
Yes.
episode. She ultimately always cares for Ryan.
It's always Ryan above herself.
Yeah.
It's most important.
And the way that she talked back to her mother, I enjoyed. And how Ryan is just her focus, and how she approached Trey.
Yes.
You know,
that was really brave.
It was so brave because when Ryan told Marissa that Trey woke up and that he's been going to visit him, and Marissa's like, I would have gone with you.
Yeah.
And he's like, you shouldn't ever have to see
You
him
never
again.
should have to see him ever again.
But she does. And she goes and she faces him and she gets him to change what he said. So
Didn't
props
take
to
very
Marissa.
long.
No, I know. Because Trey knows.
Yeah.
And especially now that Trey knew that Marissa had nothing to do with this payoff, which I'm sure he
Yeah.
didn't. But maybe he did.
Yeah, he probably didn't even assume that. Because
Yeah.
he knows Marissa well enough, I think, to know her character and
Yeah.
that's not who she is.
Yeah.
I would hope so, at least. I didn't even think about that, actually, that he would know, like, that he would even think that she would be a part of it.
Yeah, but just the way, because he said it like, oh, she tried to pay me off, or she paid me
Right.
off. And she's like, who are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who'd you pick for your shittiest? Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Julie.
Yeah.
But I get it. She takes things to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
I get why she is doing it because she's a mother, but she's just extra. She's so extra.
It's so tough because I love her.
I love her character, but then it brings me right back to season 1 in this. And I'm
and
like,
you said
ugh.
that on commentary.
Yeah.
That she
Like all that progress we made as a character just like completely gets wiped away because like she's still a comical relief for the show.
Yeah.
But as much as she was funny, she was still like super evil and serious in this episode.
Yeah.
So
And really no
hard.
one else was shitty on that level.
no,
Jimmy's just
not
pathetic.
even like
Jimmy's pathetic.
not even Trey. You know,
No.
he
No.
owned up to what he did and he skipped town, but
yeah.
he did the right thing by telling the truth.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I had to pick her.
Do you feel that this storyline was wrapped up nicely and quickly?
I do, actually. Like, to me, it makes sense as the writers to not kill him off, Trey. I mean, not to kill him and maybe not to put him in jail because it's kind of like we could go wherever we want with him from now on. Like, maybe the cops eventually find him, whatever it may be. I don't remember. So I think that's like kind of like a nice like little package. Like, all right, Trey left, but he still did the right thing, and Ryan still technically has his brother alive and well, but
Yeah.
he's on the run pretty much
Yeah.
for his whole life.
I know it was, I mean,
So that's really sad,
when
actually.
he said how I don't have anyone and that it's always been me and Trey. And when Trey took off, I'd always waiting
for him to come back.
And now I have no idea where he is.
Yeah, now he knows for sure he's not coming back.
And
He can't.
He can't. And the amount of guilt that Ryan felt through this episode of I would do anything to have him alive, even though I wanted to kill him.
Exactly, yeah.
And just shows that sibling love that you
Yeah.
always will have.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Ryan.
No. And he said it a couple times, like, now I'm all alone. And Marissa's like, no,
You're
aren't.
not.
And
Yeah.
he's like, now I have no family. And Seth's like, that's not true.
Right. He's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
We're all your family.
But again,
friends and
it's
family. It's the
the
actual
kin.
bond of blood.
Yeah.
Because now he doesn't have his mom in the picture. I mean, she hasn't been in the picture for a while. His dad's not in the picture at all.
Right.
So that was his only relation, like his actual blood relationship. And he doesn't have him anymore.
Yeah.
Sad. Very sad.
Well,
Wow.
we have a treat.
We do.
It's like, how do you segue into our treat?
It's hard to segue into the treat, but
But it's a treat.
you'll hear it in a minute.
It's time for Patron of the Week.
It's time. Woo!
It's Patron of the Week. Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. It's Patron of the Week. Who will it be? It's Patron of the Week.
Thank you so much, Michelle and Alyssa. Past Michelle and Alyssa. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It's fun.
We love it.
We love it. And it's a fun little, segment that we enjoy doing. And so we wanted to do something even more special to
Celebrate it.
to celebrate it. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this week, the patrons of the week is everyone on our network. We wanted to thank you all for your continued support month after month. And we just appreciate every single thing you have done, all of your emails, all of your bonus episode content, whatever it may be. You are so appreciated. You have no idea. And we wanted to thank you. And while we were recording this, it was Thank You Patron Day, which we posted, and everyone's names were on there. So I hope you guys felt like special and that you contribute to something, because we seriously love you, each and every one of you. And we wanted to just start the seasons of Gossip Girl and OC off with a bang and just thank everyone. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, patrons.
You guys are the best.
Love. So much love.
Well, Liz,
Yes.
with that being said, I'm going to give you the title
Okay.
for episode 2. The Shape of Things to Come.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty fitting.
Very fitting. Also, it could be anything.
Anything.
The shape of things to come. Well, very minuscule things to come. I know huge things to come in the season, but the little things I'm missing, so I'm excited to rewatch them. Mm-hmm. This whole Charlotte thing, it triggers something in my brain. I can't exactly pinpoint what it is, but it triggers.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of what else. I'm excited to see the relationship of Ryan and Marissa, because from the beginning, they never really were my OTP. But the start of season 3, I might have to take that back a little bit, because they were super cute. But also the cast, I think, is very comfortable with each other at this point. So the chemistry is there. I think that's probably why I like it more. But I'm hopeful to like Seth and Summer again. I feel like I loved them prior. Then this time around, I think because my whole Seth situation, it wasn't translating for me. But I'm excited for all relationships and storylines and huge things to come.
Yes.
If you guys are OGs, you know what's to come.
You know.
So I'm very, very excited to continue. How many episodes are in this season? Sorry, I'm making you work.
Not at all. I say this every time.
It's like I wish we could remember these numbers, but they just they don't come.
Yep. season
It's
3
over 20.
has 25 episodes.
25. So say 24 last time around. First season was 27.
Yeah.
Wow. So 24. Okay. So 24 weeks. So well, technically 23 weeks now counting down.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
wow, so much shit can happen.
Mm-hmm.
So much shit.
What would you rate this for
Premiere?
a premiere? Yeah.
I think, is it out of 5?
Sure.
Out of 5. We always just like
I know, I'm
guesstimate
like,
what the rating
I should
system
come
is.
up with my rating system.
Out of 5, I would give this like 4.2.
Same.
Wow.
Even the 0.2, how weird. No, I felt
It's amateur if you go 4.0.
right. I just felt like it was pretty perfect.
It was pretty perfect. I don't exactly know what I would change because we always say like, all right, we didn't love it that much, but what would we change? And you always have nothing to say back because you really couldn't think of anything better to change.
Yeah.
But the friendship warms my heart so much that made it push over the 4.
And there were we always get annoyed at, I know Seth and Summer, that's their thing, the banter.
No, it was non-existent this episode. I'm so happy.
Right. There was
sure
no
that will
need
change.
for it. When
Right.
they need to be serious, they're serious.
Yeah, luckily.
You know? Yeah, I felt like everything was pretty perfect. But why isn't it 5? It's like,
Why isn't it? It's like I don't know what would make it that 100% perfect.
Yeah.
I can't say. You guys let us know what you would rate it and
Yeah, I would
why.
love that.
What would you change? Would you change anything? Because we're stumped on why we're 4.2. I don't ever want to commit to a perfect 5.0, you know?
It's hard to make that
It's hard
full
to make that commitment.
Yeah.
So 4.2 I feel like is solid. It hit all the points.
Yeah.
It was a solid episode. Solid start to the season 3, which as I remember is a shitstorm.
Yeah, and I mean, I am so glad we're here. There are a lot of mixed feelings, as
Of
you know.
this,
You've seen the show
Yeah.
once through. People have mixed feelings about season 3. When I do my rewatches, I will admit there are a lot of episodes of season 3
you
that
skip.
I skip.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with 4. So I'm very excited to actually sit down with someone else and have the discussion
Right.
about
And
these episodes.
maybe you'll have more of an appreciation for the things that you either didn't like in the past or you'll realize something that you didn't before.
Yeah, and
That's
I would
what's good about rewatching.
definitely. And I would love to bring and talk about the good parts of 3.
Yeah. Highlight the good parts.
Yeah,
The bad parts we can obviously we're
We'll
going to
laugh
talk. We're
at.
going to talk about them. Don't worry.
we'll laugh about them and we'll
Yeah.
be like how. But I really, really want to just have fun this season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's it for this episode, guys.
Yay!
Season 3, episode 1 is in the bags. If you're liking what you're hearing and you want to check out more things we offer, just check out our Patreon page, ittakes3network.com. We do a Riverdale podcast over there.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of other things going on.
Bonus.
Yeah, we have other things going on. So if you're interested in that, that's ittakes3network.com. And I'm so glad we're here.
Same. Very excited for what's to come.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking with us, guys.
Yeah, we love you. We'll see you next week.
Bye.